ways they derailed. That's why respect me to the utmost when you see me.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Cameron Maybin is retired to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
First baseman.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fouled away. Rojas at third with 2 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies. Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. And there's one down now.
Batting second.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams, ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball, 1-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's gone 6 for 8. He's also hit 3 home runs. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard,
a swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Here's Carlos Santana now. This is hit softly to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a... Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Batting sixth.
Stepping into the box, Derek Dietrich. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's just 2 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up on the backhand, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Martin Prado now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Breaking ball in for a strike. Prado is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. At the plate, Michael Franco. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. Decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. loop down towards short. Prado's throw to first gets him one away.
Batting 7th, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Cameron Rupp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Batting 8th.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Maben, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Batting 9th.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Cue shot here out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final. The William Penn statue above City Hall here in Philly as we're set for inning number 3.
Pitcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Freely.
Here's a strike. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's Cameron Maben now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Maben sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Shortstop, Miguel
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready for another chance? Justin Bohr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. Digging in to try it again. Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Rojas. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder,
up next will be Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner to the left side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Rhys Hoskins will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, you can't fault a fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
So now Carlos Santana, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Dietrich will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Here's Starlin Castro.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Castro
takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside the right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Tap down the line, but it gets fouled.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
JT Realmuto.
Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Number 32. Derek.
Into the box
Dietrich.
now. Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw One of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Crawford.
From the belt, the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side. Into the box, Martin Prado. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. So 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Right fielder,
and that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A little roller toward the hole. To his left, Hernandez. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Dan Straley. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Crawford is there to make the catch, and the side is retired, so they go quiet. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Aaron Nola hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Nola.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. Hit down the third. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
The right fielder, number 5.
Up next will be Nick Williams. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is flared out towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get
it. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he sends it on the ground to first. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Popped him up. Moore ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 1-0. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Cameron Maybin. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Rojas. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Pitch is popped up. Santana has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready once again, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
First baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Prado over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Maybin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in to try it again, Cameron Rupp. First pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Castro has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Martin Prado now.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's outside.
And that one just missed outside. Realmuto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1 left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Riding in once again, J.P. Crawford 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Popped him up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Previously against Junichi Tozawa, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Now batting. Right
Up next to be Nick Williams. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dietrich is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're up 1. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 2. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Popped him up. Franco in foul ground. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And it changes in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Up next for the Marlins.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
In there. Now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And that misses 1-1. Maybin at second with 2 down. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Santana is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's set. Here it comes. Bouncer up the middle. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. liner in there for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking
number 41, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Third baseman, number 7.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Michael Franco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Up next from Miami, Justin Bour. He'll begin things against K-Rod, who tries to close things out in this one. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Bour is retired, and there's 1 away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. Way in front of that fastball. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford has it. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Ready now for the Marlins. JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a ball, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3-0 to him now. 3-1. The 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line. Get yourself on base to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Derek Dietrich is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies have taken the opener here at home, and this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Philadelphia Phillies led this game from the